Most spring capsule wardrobes look aesthetic, but they're not actually practical. So after auditing my closet and mindfully adding a few pieces for the spring, I built a capsule wardrobe that actually works for my day-to-day. And I'm breaking it down in today's video. Hello, my beautiful friends, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here and you've never seen my face before, my name is Fortune. I'm a certified professional makeup artist, but I love to talk about all things lifestyle, beauty, fashion, and everything in between. I am someone where I truly believe that you can live the life you want to lead and not make it so difficult. Put in a little work up front in order to kind of put things on autopilot. So we're gonna be putting together our spring capsule wardrobe, looking at the pieces that I'm suggesting, how they pair with one another. This way, when I go into my closet every single day, I never walk in and just feel overwhelmed and think, what do I have to wear today? Because I've already done the work, I've already put the effort in, and I've created this kind of uniform spring look so that it makes my spring dressing automatically on autopilot, freeing space for my brain to focus elsewhere. This is the third video in my little spring mini series here on my channel. My first video, I did a spring audit. We looked through all of the pieces that I already own for spring and then identified gaps in my wardrobe. In my second video, I did a new in for spring. So it was basically the pieces that I bought after identifying those gaps in my wardrobe. And then in today's video, like I already mentioned, we're going to be doing a capsule wardrobe collection. I'm going to be showing you about 20 pieces, the tops that I'm wearing, the bottoms that I'm wearing, how they basically mix and match with one another in order to get you so many outfits this spring without adding too many things to your closet. So if this all sounds interesting to you, then let's go ahead and hop into today's video. So the first category, and what I deem essential categories, is tops. Fabrics and materials are very important. You know, now that we're getting into the warmer months, I personally am someone where I overheat. I always lean towards fabrics that are made of cotton, linen versus like polyester, nylon, spandex blends. The majority of my wardrobe, thankfully, now that I've learned a bit about fabrics and just how to regulate my overall personal temperature, consists of cottons, linens, and anything else that is more on the breathable side. So I just think a basic tee, whether it's white, black, or maybe something a bit more neutral. I have this linen tee that I absolutely love. This is from Banana Republic. I rant and rave about these, and everything that I'm mentioning in today's video, I will go ahead and tag. This way you can shop it within YouTube, which I think is just like such a great perk. You guys don't have to search. You don't have to toggle out. It will just take you right directly to the link. But I love a linen top like this. You can pair them with jeans, linen pants. You can pair these with midi skirts if you like a more relaxed feel. These are great basic staples, whether you're hanging out around the house, whether you're going on vacation. A neutral black, white, nude kind of tee is always the way to go. On to more elevated tops. Now, this has been a topic that we've been talking about here on my channel in terms of my spring wardrobe, because my wardrobe basically, before I did this spring audit, only consisted of linen t-shirts. I'm not kidding you. I own this linen top from Banana Republic in every single possible color. I wanted something a little bit more elevated, just to feel sophisticated and a bit more feminine. My basics are down to a T, but on nights where I'm going out with my girlfriends or my husband or like a brunch date, just somewhere where I want to be a little bit more elevated, I want those kind of elevated tops. One that I've recently added into my collection is this silk blouse. This is from Banana Republic. I absolutely love it. It is like this creamy, kind of pearly, a little bit pearlescent top. I really like the fit of this. Button downs for me, like a stiff button down, kind of like swallows me whole, and it doesn't do anything for my figure. So I personally like a silk blouse. Silk top, again, is something that is a bit more breathable. Gone are the days where I buy button downs that are made of polyester. I would say this is more of like an elevated top as well, with a button down feel. This I recently bought from Zara. Such a fun pink kind of like striped pattern. I love the oversized pockets. I love the cropped fit of this. This is oversized, but it does not swallow me whole. You know, I don't like to look like I'm drowning in my clothing. It's just something that I never feel confident in. Every time I go ahead and buy something that's a bit oversized and it is genuinely too oversized, I find like I never gravitate towards it and I never wear it. And so for that reason, I like items like this where they have an oversized feel, but it's not too big. So this is a great top. So cute with a pair of jeans, cutoffs. I don't really wear shorts, but would look great with linen pants if you're not a short kind of girly. And it's just such a kind of like fun, feminine twist on your classic button down, which I personally don't really like on me, but the fact that this is cropped, I can really get away with this. And I love pink. Pink is so in for the spring, and it is personally my favorite color. And because it's cotton, again, it's not going to cause me to melt and have a premenopausal Hot flash. Another elevated top that I recently added to my wardrobe is this cute little eyelet tank top. This is from A Collective Story. I bought this at Nordstrom. It is so feminine. It is so cute, but again, is very versatile. And I think it's important, okay, to have versatile pieces within your collection. If you are anything like me, some days I wake up and I want to wear jeans and a tee, or some days I want to be a little bit more feminine, maybe pair this kind of a top with a midi skirt. But again, this is a top where it could go with jeans, more casual, more everyday. I am someone where you never know who you're going to get on a daily basis. I never know what kind of outfit I'm going to want to wear. And so having a kind of capsule wardrobe like this caters to that, because I can pick this top and I can make it super girly, or I can make it a little bit more laid back, still feminine, but not as loud in your face feminine. If you have the basics of your wardrobe covered, I'm talking jeans, white t-shirts, linen pants, just like basic solid colors that will match with anything and everything, then you can add kind of like fun pops of color. It won't feel too loud, it won't feel too obnoxious, and it will feel more cohesive. My favorite sweater that I own, I bought this at Banana, I want to say last year. I'm not sure if it's still available, but again, I'm not creating this video so that you guys shop, but to just maybe give you an idea like, hey, I have a bright sweater, or hey, I would really like a bright sweater. Let me mindfully go check my closet, make sure that adding a bright sweater to my closet makes sense. My rule of thumb is to never add anything to your wardrobe where you have to add more things in your wardrobe in order to make it work. I love this bright sweater. Again, I love pink. It makes me happy when I look at it. It makes me happy when I wear it. It is a very chunky knit. It is warm, but it's also very breathable because the knit itself is a pretty wide knit. It would look super cute paired with a midi skirt to make it a little bit more elevated, maybe with some kitten heels, or you can pare it down. I could throw it over this blouse that I'm wearing right now, wear it on top of these jeans. And I love this because it's feminine in the sense that it's pink, but I can also pare it down and make it a little bit more casual, or I can even make it a little bit more masculine if I wanted to pair this with trousers and a pair of menswear loafers. Another top that I think is just perfect for the warmer months is kind of like this button-up vest. I'm someone where I really struggle to find a button-up vest that fits me. I have very narrow shoulders. Again, I am very petite, and so a lot of the times it's too big in my shoulders and it's too big in my chest, and you kind of get that kind of like gapping near the bust. But I found this when Mike and I went shopping. We went to the Banana Republic outlet store. But I really like this because it is a neutral. It leans a little bit yellow. I don't know if you can see, but it has a kind of like pinstripe pattern to it. I think it's so, so cute. Again, you can pair this with jeans. You can pair this with a midi skirt. Just so you get a sense, like buying this top just creates so many outfits within your wardrobe. And that's really the point of a good, mindful capsule collection. My favorite topic of all the essential categories is always bottoms. I love a jean. I love a linen pant. I just love anything I can wear at home and feel comfortable, but also wear out and also feel comfortable, but give that like level up of chicness. So first and foremost, I just think a pair of classic jeans, whether they're straight jeans or a relaxed fit, just anything that goes with your vibe. Jeans are a must. I sing to the high heavens about Banana Republic jeans. I bought these a few months ago at this point. I will try and find them and link them down below, but they're super comfortable. I love the wash of them. They're a relaxed fit, but they have a straight leg. So they're a little bit more elevated, I think. And I'm sorry if you can see all of my junk. I just like live in my studio, but I love a Banana Republic jean. They are, I would say, like premium price point. I mean, their jeans range from like $100 to $125. They're not freakishly expensive. They're not cheap, but the quality, my friend, is just so, so good. My favorite feature of them, besides the fact that they're so comfortable, is that they have this slit on the side of the pant. This way you can really see whatever shoe I'm wearing. We're going to talk about shoes in just a second, but I am a cowboy boot wearer. They're my favorite kind of shoes to wear since I broke this pair in. My God, I can't get enough of them. I love the way they kind of, again, can elevate an outfit or make it a little bit more casual. Such a cowboy boot fan, but such a fan of these jeans. I just bought these over the weekend. Look at these pants. These are so cute. I love a cropped pant, again, because I am 5'4". This, again, is a trouser that I can wear to the office, laid back, going to the beach with a pair of sandals, going to lunch, brunch. I'm gonna wear these in Napa. I just think that these are such a versatile pair of pants that can really go the distance. I personally would wear this with another color. Like, I think green and blue are so beautiful together. Maybe like my suede green jacket and a simple t-shirt underneath. Just, again, pants that you can dress up and dress down. Another pair of pants that I'm also probably gonna wear a Napa, but you will catch me in these pants all spring, summer long. Again, I'm not a short wearer. I don't like shorts, so you're not gonna see that in this portion of my video because this is my spring, summer collection. But again, if you are someone where you live in a warmer climate and it gets warm in spring, you know, shorts will really do you wonders. I always recommend a good jean short or a good like tailored short that you can dress up, dress down, make it a little bit more elevated, wear it to date night with a silk top like this. But I don't like shorts, so I'm not talking about them. So I just gave you a little like overview in case you do like them, but you won't catch me dead. Banana makes the most amazing linen pants. I literally own them in every single color, but this is the newest edition. It is your classic kind of like, what is this, like chambray blue, kind of look like jeans. So cool. The linen fabric makes them really breathable. I wear these to the beach in the summer. I wear these to the office with a button down. Such a versatile piece, and if it's versatile, babe, it is for me. Skirt is great for the spring, for the summer. The one that I think will get you the farthest is a midi skirt, something that is flowy, is breathable, again, is the most versatile. This one was a bit polarizing. Some people said they loved it. Some people said that they hate it, but I recently got this at Nordstrom. I will link it down below. I love light pink. I think this is like the color, my color of the season. This looks beautiful paired with my eyelet top that I just showed you in the top section of this video. It's so feminine, it's so dainty. Again, you can pair this skirt with flats, heels, anything that you feel, just such a versatile piece. You can really elevate it and make it very feminine, classy, or you can pair it down, wear it with a pair of sandals, an oversized t-shirt, and make it kind of just like boho feminine chic. I am such a big fan of this. Moving on to dresses. I think it's very important to have something that's just like breathable. You can just throw it on, not have to think about it, which for me, it would be this piece. This I rented from Rent the Runway, so it is a temporary addition to my capsule collection. I really want to buy it, but it's like $400 and I'm not going to spend that much on a dress. If you know nothing about Rent the Runway, basically it's literally what it is. You rent pieces for a monthly membership fee. And sometimes they do sell things on sale once it has gone through the cycle for a couple seasons, but I believe this is a new edition. This is a beautiful linen dress. Again, babe, I love linen. From Shoshana, floral embroidery throughout it. It's so cute, it's so comfortable. Again, an everyday dress where you can pair it with flats, you can pair it with heels, you can pair it with any kind of shoe you want, and it really will dictate how the overall look and overall dress is perceived. You might be looking at this like, yeah, but it's embroidered and it's kind of bright, but I do think that this is great for every day. You can wear this to work, you can wear this to the beach, you can wear this as a cover up, you can wear this to lunch, brunch. It's casual but elevated, a slightly dressier option. And that for me is definitely this beauty that you would have seen if you watched my mindful spring shopping editions. This is from Banana Republic. This green color, I love this. Again, something that can be paired with heels or can be paired with flats to really kind of dictate how it is perceived. Could be a little bit more casual, could be a little bit more elevated. This is just such a beauty. I love the way that this fits my body. I love the way that it hugs my chest. It checks all the boxes. I think I could wear this to a spring or summer wedding. It's so beautiful. Definitely more of an elevated dress, but again, an elevated dress that can be made a bit more casual. And so check. We love to see it. A transition dress is important to have. I love this color. Oh my God. This is from Banana Republic. Do let me know if you think I should return or keep this. I'm still within the return window. It's just when I say transition pieces, I think to myself, how long will I wear this transition? Because while it is a season, let's be real, the beginning of spring is more so a transitional period than the late spring is. May, June, it gets a little bit warmer. And so I'm just wondering, like, how much wear will I get out of this? I know that I can get so much wear out of this in terms of it going so beautifully and harmoniously with the pieces that I already own in my collection. But in terms of the fabric, it's a bit on the heavier side. And so I don't think I'm going to be able to wear this in the late spring and definitely not in the summer. A transitional dress is important. I just don't know if this fits the bill. I also have such a love for outerwear. I have a trench coat, and I would say for your wardrobe, I recommend a trench that's a little bit oversized. Mine is definitely more fitted. I bought mine from Ralph Lauren. Again, because I'm so petite, I struggle to find like an oversized trench that doesn't swallow me whole. So that's definitely a gap in my collection. Recently added this chore coat. This is from J. Crew. The piece that I wear on the days where I don't want to wear a fitted trench, more breathable because it is shorter. I think this one is on sale now. I bought this at full price because I just saw it. I tried it on the store and I giggled of joy. It's like this beautiful dark green, a good leather jacket. This is from All Saints. My husband bought this for me a few years ago for Christmas. I wear this all the time. It is the most comfortable thing. Leather is a very breathable material. It's like wearing a robe. And then I think the one that you can wear the longest is a good jean jacket. This is from Banana Republic. This is their utility jacket. I love this. This is an oversized fit, but it does not swallow me whole. It's a bit cropped, but not too cropped on me. So soft, so comfortable. Again, feels like I'm wearing a robe out in real life. This is a leather jacket. It is a suede leather jacket. It is a beautiful kind of like Western inspired fringe jacket. The color is amazing. Again, I love colors, but it's a bit neutral. So it's not too loud. It's going to play really well with your wardrobe, blend and pull everything together. And so a green like this, babe, a green like this will get you far. I also think a good kind of like outerwear piece for when it's a bit warmer is a good cardigan. I'm not like the biggest cardigan wearer. I like a chunky, bright pink statement cardigan, but I think something that is a bit more fitted, a bit more of lighter material that you can drape over your shoulders. Having those key essential layering pieces is key to just making sure that you have everything that you need for the warmer months without having to overdo it. Okay, so now for shoes. I'm on the hunt for a good pair of sneakers. If you know any like classic sneakers that would look good with any kind of outfit, I guess like a white sneaker, please be sure to let me know because I've been on the hunt. I'm not a sneaker girly, but I do find that a classic white or nude sneaker is a great casual anchor for any kind of spring wardrobe. I really love loafers. And so I wanted to show you a pair of Gucci loafers that I just bought at the outlet. Did I need them? Absolutely not. Again, it is a pop of color. It is green, but the beauty of this is that it's kind of like a neutral green. You can pretty much wear this with any kind of color. Like even if I wanted to wear this with a pair of jeans and say my bright pink cardigan, the bright pink and the green are not going to clash with one another because this has like a neutral tone to the green. It has a neutrality to it. It's gonna complement a lot of my wardrobe without fighting for the attention. Again, I can pair it with this kind of pink top. Would look so cute and kind of like plays up the masculinity in this button down top, even though it is pink. So again, just a really versatile, beautiful shoe. They don't need to be Gucci. You can get more affordable loafers. In my recent video, I mentioned that I have a really great pair of also green Vivaya shoes, which I think are a wonderful alternative, more of a ballet flat. Very comfortable. These are also from Vivaya, and I will link them down below. I think for late spring, let's pair a nice heeled sandal. My toes are not ready to be in sandals right now, but when Mike and I went to the outlet store, girl, I went in. We went on my birthday in all fairness, and I always say money doesn't count on your birthday. It's like monopoly money, but I bought a pair of like butter yellow Fendi sandals. I'm obsessed with them. And if you're someone where you're not a heel kind of girly, just a flat sandal will do you well. And just cowboy boots. I think they're great. I love the brown pair that I'm wearing right now. They're so comfortable. They give me a little bit of heel height, but these I definitely would say are more early spring. Definitely not summer shoes, but let me know if you enjoyed this series. We will definitely do this again for the summer. Let's talk about accessories. Sunglasses are a must. However, I don't think you need to spend a crap ton of money on sunglasses. These ones from Amazon are by far my favorite. They're not too oversized. They're not too small. I love the roundedness of them. They're very modern, very chic, very in right now. Vintage Fendi bag that I got from Poshmark. You guys know the story behind this. Again, a pop of red. It's my favorite color to wear, my favorite pop of color to wear. And then this is a really good neutral. This is the Gucci D-ring. This one I wore a lot last year, while the Fendi one is new to my collection. Throw it on the crook of your arm. Can really elevate any outfit or make it a bit more casual. These are very versatile pocketbooks. Casual tote is also wonderful, and you guys know I've talked about this tote so much. This one's from Gianni Chiarini. I love the green color of this. I would say this is a little bit less of a neutral green than the other greens that we've mentioned in this video, but the way that it plays with my wardrobe, it can be a bit more neutral because I have basics like this to support it. Belts in capsule collections are hugely underrated. I love this one from Fendi. I mean, listen, you can get any kind of belt. I have an array of belts and I wear them all year round. A belt can really help play up your waistline, can also really help you determine where your pants lie. So for me, I'm not wearing a belt right now. These are a bit long on me. If I had a belt on, it would kind of make these pants hang a bit more flattering. Listen, I live for jewelry no matter what the season. Again, I just think jewelry is such an important aspect of your personality. Things that I wear every day that I never take off. I have a Jazzle tennis bracelet, which is less than $200. I have a David Yurman bracelet that my husband gave me, this box link. I have this more affordable Ana Luisa bracelet with the mixed metals right here. See a little charm bracelet, a tennis bracelet, my Cartier Love bracelet, my Cartier nail bracelet. I really do play up my earrings a lot in the summer. I have beautiful blue evil eye earrings that just look great with anything and everything that I wear. I love chunky hoops. I recently got a pair of bobble bar earrings that are in the shape of hearts that look like mother of pearl. Standard set of rings that you wear every day. A necklace, maybe just one necklace that you never take off. Accessories are an easy way to kind of elevate your wardrobe without adding more clothing, without adding more color. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, but I do kind of want to just round this out. I took a couple notes and I want to make sure that you take away these notes with you. Color palette strategy is the best thing that you can do. Make sure you really have those whites, those blacks, those beiges, those denim colors in your wardrobe so that you can then go ahead and pair in some fun colors. A really good, excuse me, my cat wants to come in. If you're not the most colorful person, hello, sir. Oh, hi, how you doing? You want to say hi to the people? Come on in. A good way to play with color is to just pick one color that really complements your wardrobe. So pick that neutral green, very girly, feminine pink if that's what you're craving. Stick with that. And then once you get that down, maybe, you decide that you love color in your wardrobe. Go ahead and do an adjacent color. So say you pick green, then maybe move on to blue. Just something that's in the same kind of color palette. Having your neutral basics and then adding color within, it's just so fluid. Everything goes so beautifully together and you're never gonna have a day where you walk into your closet and think, I have nothing to wear, which is really the goal of this video and a lot of my fashion videos here on my channel. And I think it's really great to have repeated formulas. So tees with jeans, a piece of your outerwear, whatever jacket you feel like wearing, and a pair of sneakers, or maybe a button up and trousers and a pair of loafers. Make sure that you're considering your lifestyle. Where are you wearing the pieces that you're picking? Make sure that they fit appropriately. Are you trying to get my Gucci shoes? They're not gonna fit you, babe. They're not. They're gonna be too big for you. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Be sure to let me know down below in the comments section, what are maybe some spring capsule collection pieces that you are adding into your collection? What's something that you're wearing that maybe I didn't mention? I would love to hear any excuse to shop, really. If you enjoyed this, do be sure to give it a big thumbs up down below. Let me know if you enjoyed this series. Again, if you missed any of the other videos within this series, I will go ahead and link them down below. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really hope that this is the most confident spring you've ever had because you've taken the time to analyze your wardrobe, come up with this formula for outfits that kind of puts you on autopilot so that you're not waking up stressed any day. What do I have to wear? Because you have a curated closet that not only looks good, but most importantly feels good. I love you, and I really hope to see you in my next one. Bye, guys. Mwah. Did you wave goodbye to them? Say goodbye. Bye.